I've always loved New Year's resolutions. I've always loved what it means to come to the end of a year. And yet, when I think back about all the New Year's that I've gone across, I don't remember one that stands out over all the others. It's not like I remember a really big party going to. I remember Y2K and that when Debbie got sick when the new millennia turned and we stayed home from a big party we were invited to so that she could have the stomach flu all night long. Thought about it. My granddaughter Sailor's at home with the stomach flu tonight, and remembered what a big deal that was for us tonight. We had to miss New Year's Eve because of stomach flu. I think there are the times when we expect something great to happen and then not so much. It doesn't happen. But one of the things I've always tried to focus on at the end of the year is what's going to come next, because looking forward is so important. Looking forward is what I've lived my life doing. I was in college for 10 years, maybe 12 years, maybe. I was in high school and junior high school, elementary school for 12 years before that. That's 24 years of my life, always looking forward, always to where I was going to be. But when I was in school, one of the things that I got out of it was that I always enjoyed it. I enjoyed being present in school. And in life, we can't always be looking forward, thinking, man, in 2020, everything great's going to happen to me. All the bad stuff in 2019 is not going to happen. But in 2020, the great things are going to begin to happen. And I pray they do. I hope nothing but good things happen for you out ahead. And I pray that you look forward. That being said, to understand that going forward with hope means that we go forward accepting that bad things are going to happen too. That's part of life. Each year, I try to point out that some of the folks that are with us on that first Sunday of the year won't be with us the next Sunday. They'll be part of that great cloud of witnesses that's gone ahead of us. Now, it's not like I'm psychic or have some kind of special knowledge about who's going to live and who's going to die. It's just that every year for 32 years, when I've looked out at a congregation, at the end of that year, some of those same people aren't there. Some of them family members, some of my parents, my in-laws, some close friends, some of them are leaders, you name it. And some point during the year, I've stood over a grave and I've said the final words over someone that we loved, someone who was a part of the congregation. I'll do it again Friday over someone who died at the end of this past year, and I'll bury at the beginning of this next year. And if I had to go into it without hope, I would no way have the strength for it. But going into it with hope, knowing that not unlike the moon and the stars up above us, just to know that with the, well, actually I don't think it's a star, I think it's Venus over there, and with the moon up above us, that there's a certainty in everything in life. There's a certainty of knowing that things are going to continue to come back around. And in life, we hold on to hope in loss. We hold on to hope in love. We hold on to hope in high points, and we hold on to hope in low points. Sunday, I was with a friend, another kid who graduated from Wilson High School. He and his family are very generous, siempre para los niños, but they were recently in Nepal, hiking up to base camp of Mount Everest. And I got to hear his stories. This is the truth. I would have paid for lunch that day gladly to go out with them if they could have come with us, just so I could have heard their stories all day long, because I don't know that I'll ever get to go. And I realize that the older I get, the less likely it is that I'll ever get to go to Nepal. Some of those things are hard for me to accept. I used to have a friend who always thought I was going to drag his wife off to climb Mount Everest because the two of us were such good running partners, and we both were always aggressively going for it. He was certain that we were going to go off and run or climb Mount Everest together. And I would tell him, I don't want to climb Mount Everest, but boy, I do want to hike the valleys of Nepal. I do want to go to Annapurna. I do want to go to base camp. And part of me still yearns for that. Part of me still yearns just to go and walk through the beautiful Himalayas, spend a couple of weeks doing that. And so I look forward and live forward thinking, maybe, just maybe, that will happen. I understand that probably won't, but maybe. And so I hold on with hope, trying to keep my body somewhat fit, trying to keep myself somewhat agile, somewhat in shape, even as I get older, for the moment that opportunity opens up. As you live forward in 2020, try to get yourself to the spot that when the moment comes, you will be ready for that great opportunity. Because it's better to be ready when the moment comes than to face that wonderful opportunity and to be uncertain and to be unsure and to not be ready for the invitation that stands before you. 2020 is an incredible invitation. Each one of us are ready when we go with hope. I'm going with hope, believing there's 5 hours left in the year. You can still give with your end of year giving. This week you can send off a check and you can write it off to Central Community. Man, I believe in going forward. I want to absolutely rock the world of what Central Community is doing at year-end gift. You know what? I'd like to not pay so much in taxes. I want to absolutely rock the world of Siempre para los Niños with a year-end gift. Man, you know what? I can't believe what they've been doing at Thanksgiving or on the streets with Jackets for Jesus. I want to rock the world and take over. And I can't believe they go work and do something every single week. 52 weeks of a year building a community. I want to be a part of that community and support it and be a part. You can. You can live forward. You can give forward. You can step away from mediocrity and you can invest in the miracle. I don't know if that means that you'll get to hike through Nepal. I haven't gotten to yet. I don't know if that means that you'll experience all of your dreams. All of my dreams haven't been fulfilled yet, but I do know this. It means it'll be a step towards hope. It'll be a step towards a life that even when darkness overwhelms you and you're literally dragged kicking and screaming into the valley of the shadow of death, that hope will go with you. You'll be surrounded and you'll have heart to face the challenges of every moment out ahead, because together we're sharing and we're walking into 2020. Let's make this a year of incredible vision of how we can go and grow forward together. God bless you. Happy New Year. I hope this is your best year yet. And I hope that we get to spend some time together. I hope this is a year for us to be able to discover the very, very best of it. And today's my grandson Sam's 6th birthday. Happy birthday, Sam. If it's your birthday, happy birthday to you too. Happy New Year. Don't be afraid to live out your miracle. Be the miracle.